In the heart of the Vatican, the center of the Catholic world, stands a massive statue. It is a pine cone. Why? Why would the holiest place on earth honor a seed? Look closer. It is not just the statue. It is on the Pope's staff. Go back 6,000 years to Sumeria. The winged gods, the Anunnaki, hold it in their hands. In Egypt, the staff of Osiris rises with a pine cone at the top. In Greece, the god Dionysus carries the thyrsus. Again, the pine cone. Even in the East, look at the head of the Buddha. Those are not curls of hair. It is the sacred geometry of life, the Fibonacci sequence. But it represents something inside you. Deep in the geometric center of your brain, there is a tiny organ, exactly the size and shape of a pine cone. The French philosopher René Descartes knew it. He called it the seat of the soul. He believed it was the precise point where the body meets the spirit, where thoughts enter reality. But the Egyptians knew it thousands of years before him. Look at the Eye of Horus. It was never just a symbol. It was an anatomy chart. They were mapping the third eye. The founding fathers knew it too. It is staring at you every day on the $1 bill. The all-seeing eye. The eye that sees what the physical eyes cannot. Legends speak of giants with one eye. Perhaps they didn't lose two eyes. They fully opened the one that matters. In Hinduism, Shiva destroys the universe when his third eye opens. Destroys the illusion. But this is not just myth. Under a microscope, the story gets even stranger. Scientists discovered that the pineal gland contains rods and cones, just like your retina. In reptiles, like the tuatara, it is still a functioning eye on top of their head. A parietal eye. We have it too, buried deep. But it is wired to the visual cortex. But it does not see light. It activates in the dark. It produces melatonin, the chemical of sleep, the chemical of time. But inside the gland, floating in the water, are tiny microcrystals, calcite crystals. These crystals are piezoelectric. When they are squeezed, they generate electricity. Think of it as a crystal radio. It is an antenna. It receives frequencies. But today, the signal is being jammed. Dimethyltryptamine, DMT. Spirit molecule. Shamans in the Amazon have used it for thousands of years to talk to spirits. The pineal gland releases a massive flood of DMT when you are born, and another flood when you die. That is the white light. It is the bridge between this world and the next, the creator of dreams. Users report meeting the same entities. The pineal gland is not just an eye. It is a stargate. But most of us have a broken stargate. It has turned to stone. Doctors call it calcification, a literal crust of calcium over the gland. Why? Look at your tap water. Look at your toothpaste. It is said that the Nazis were the first to put fluoride in water, processed foods, pesticides. They are calcifying your soul. A calcified pineal gland creates a zombie. No dreams, no passion, just obedience. It cuts you off from the source. It makes you easy to control. And the screens. The blue light tricks the gland into thinking it is always day. No melatonin. No sleep. Anxiety. Depression. Stop drinking tap water. Invest in a filter. Reverse osmosis. Drink living water. They are building a wall around your third eye. In total darkness, even a single LED light can stop the activation, but the wall can be broken. You can decalcify. First, the diet. Nature provides the antidote. Turmeric, the gold of the earth. Iodine, found in seaweed. It flushes out the fluoride from your body. Raw cacao, a powerful antioxidant that stimulates the gland. Food of the gods. Sun gazing. Safe exposure to the sunrise. Direct solar energy, charging the battery. Sound. Use 963 Hz. The frequency of the pineal gland. Breathwork. Pump the cerebrospinal fluid up the spine. Hit the crystal. When you do this, the shell cracks. The calcium falls away. The third eye opens. It glows with the color of the crown chakra. Violet. Your intuition returns. Your dreams become vivid. You see the truth. You see through the lies. You see the matrix. You realize you are not separate. You are the universe experiencing itself. The ancients weren't worshipping a seed. They were leaving us a manual. They want it closed. They want you asleep. Will you let them? Decalcify. Meditate. Open your eye. But the knowledge didn't disappear. It went underground, into the secret societies. The Freemasons. George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, look at their aprons. They built the capital of the New World as a map of the brain. The Capitol building. It represents the head, the pineal gland, the obelisk, the Washington Monument, ancient Egyptian technology to channel energy. Pharaohs wore the Uraeus, the serpent emerging from the forehead. Why the serpent? Because the energy must rise up the 33 vertebrae of your spine. Jesus lived 33 years. It is not a coincidence. It is the ladder to enlightenment. In the East, they call it Kundalini. Two serpents, Ida and Pingala, twisting up the spine. Look familiar? It is the symbol of modern medicine. The caduceus. When the energy hits the brain, the pineal and the pituitary glands merge. The alchemical wedding. Radiation shrinks the gland. It disconnects you from the earth's heartbeat. Santa Claus coming down the chimney. It is a metaphor for the oil descending the spine. But this process is blocked, not just by fluoride, by sound. In 1953, the standard tuning of music was changed to 440 Hz, a frequency that creates anxiety. Look at what 440 Hz does to water and sand. Now look at 432 Hz, the frequency of the universe. Perfect geometry. We are swimming in an ocean of invisible smog. EMF radiation. The Earth has a frequency, the Schumann resonance, 7.83 Hz. You need to reconnect. Take off your shoes. Touch the soil. Earthing. Trees are antennas. They amplify the signal. Use them. Crystals can help. Amethyst, the stone of the crown chakra. Lapis lazuli, the stone of the pharaohs. It awakens intuition. Invert your body. Headstands. Flush the gland with fresh blood. Superoxygenate your blood. Force the DMT release. Trataka. The ancient practice of candle gazing. When it opens, your dreams will change. You will become lucid. You will know who is calling before the phone rings. You will feel danger before it happens. Science calls it anomaly. We call it our birthright. Telepathy. The CIA spent millions studying it. Project Stargate. Remote viewing. They proved that consciousness is not local. You can see anywhere in the universe. East and West. Science and spirit. They all point to the center of your head. That is why the system tries to crush them, to close the eye. But the awakening cannot be stopped. The frequency of the planet is rising. Imagine a world where everyone's third eye is open. No lies can exist. If we can read each other's thoughts, there can be no war. Only understanding. Look at the pine cone again. It is not a decoration. It is a challenge. You hold the key. Unlock it. Welcome home. Is Mystic Soulworks, seeking the lost truth. If you want to see deeper, subscribe. The journey has just begun.